Welcome back, you sons of angels. If you're new here, this is your first kiki.said.so episode. I do love you already, so welcome. Welcome in. And I'm so excited for you to lose your kiki virginity. Pop your cherry. Welcome. This is episode 36. I told myself this would be a shorter episode, but I do like to be dramatic sometimes. And so I'm sure it potentially could be one of my longest episodes ever, or it could be my shortest. We'll find out together. Who knows? Nothing matters. Yesterday, I was laying outside. My son came to hang out with me, and a ladybug landed on me. I told him to come over and look at it. He puts it on his finger. The ladybug leaves his finger to come fly back to me, and obviously, it did great things for my ego. Obviously, I was like, I am the chosen one. I'm so special, and my energy is so good that ladybugs and babies and animals love me. So, I hope that ladybug is doing well. Now, you know the drill. I have to ask an insane question. It's just a part of who I am. I asked this all weekend at work, obviously. If this is for everyone. If you had a milk in your tatas, in your pics, what milk would it be? I said oat milk. If I'm ordering a matcha, a coffee, anything, oat milk is going to be in it. And so my titties will have oat milk. What milk would yours have? I heard vanilla. What'd they say? Vanilla something, like vanilla almond. But your titties would have a milk, and what milk would they be? Because it's not going to be original milk. I think if you do say cow's milk, that's insane. I won't judge you. I just will share how I'm truly feeling, and I think that's insane. Anywho, teach their own. All my coochies out there, I know you can relate. I don't know if you've heard of, like, it's not publicly advertised, but pink panties, like Pink undies, Pink and Victoria's Secret, have a motto with their undies. They used to have the best deals, now not so much anymore, but their panties are known for one lip coverage. Both of your lips will not be covered at the same time. Only one of your lips will get fucking covered. I'm actually wearing a pair right now. I don't know why I haven't tossed them. It's because I love no-show undies. Should I show you? I'm not going to show you. Gotta pay for the brother. I'm wearing a pair right now, but the like slickery material where you can't see them in your clothing, I like that. But just know, if you're gonna buy them and participate in wearing them, only one of your lips will be covered, and the other lip the other lip all day long will be like, help, help. The other lip, she's out, and I always it's like self-sabotage. I always do it when I'm working a double. So just picture 13 hours of me fighting for my life. One coochie is out free, roaming the streets, and the other is tucked away at home. Yep. So if I ever tell you I'm working a double, pray for my coochie. She's just half is home and half is for the streets, I guess. Also, you heard me right. 13 hours on my feet. So if your kink is making sure an angel never has to work again, let me know. That's also my kink, and I will happily participate with you. I'm getting my period soon. One, I know, this is how I check my period for real. I go on my text app, and you know how text messages has that really cool feature where you can search for messages. I type in period, and then I go back to the last month where I text my friend and was like, I'm on my period. And that's how I track it. And also, if I have a really, really bad day and I feel like the world is ending and everyone's out to get me and I should just quit and I hate everything, then I'm like, bitch, your period's coming. Or I'm already on my period. But that's how I know. And I've also come to the conclusion, the space where I sit down and Kia and Kiki have a little conversation with each other and like look each other in the eye, and I tell myself, you can't trust your period thoughts. Like, these are your period thoughts. They're valid, they're real, but we don't listen to them. My period thoughts want to block you. They want to key your car. They want to blow shit up. They want to ruin your relationship and tell the other partner who's been cheating on who. But I didn't, because I promised my friend I wouldn't. I'm gonna let karma do it. Ugh. Whatever. But I don't listen to my period thoughts. And for me specifically, it's been really helpful because those little evil, like little gremlin thoughts will pop into my head, and I'm just like patting her on the back, like, she's just her period thoughts. It's like when everyone has that crazy uncle, and everyone's always like, it's just crazy uncle, yeah, like, just ignore him. So I listen to her, I smile and I nod, yes, but I don't take action on these thoughts. And that's me. And if you want to listen to your period thoughts, you listen to your period thoughts. And you let me know how that goes. Because every time I've listened to my period thoughts, 2 to 3 weeks later when I feel normal again, I'm like, it was never that serious. Ever. But to each their own. To each your own. This is something I saw this for years and it never clicked until it finally clicked. And it was the sayings like, change your identity, change your life, becoming your highest self. And I was like, what does it mean? It finally clicked. But if you want to become this dream version of yourself, if you're not happy with who you are, maybe 16-year-old you sat on a beach and closed your eyes and dreamed of this really, really fucking cool person. Like, who would that be? First of all, if you are not happy with who you are, give this dream person a name, like an alter ego. Like Beyonce has Sasha Fierce. I have mine. Mine is Kiki. And just like design them like a video game character. How do they act? How do people talk to them? Who respects them? Who looks their way when they walk into a room? Do they walk confidently? Do they not? Do they create conversation? Do they get their dream jobs? Is their name well known? Like on pen and paper, on a Pinterest board, in a journal, whatever. Design this person that you would like to be. If you were this person, it would just like, fill your soul, make you really, really happy. And yeah, give them an identity. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on outside. And every day I ask myself, or like if I'm put into a situation, I'll go, what would Kiki do? Because Kiki is the best version of me, the highest version of me, the one making all the money, the one in the places I want to be, but I'm not there yet. So she's possible. I'm just like working my way to get to her. What would Kiki do? How would Kiki respond to the situation? How would Kiki move in dating? How would all of these situations? Just give yourself a name. Ask them that question. There's a hair and it's bothering me. And then you can start moving like that person. And what no longer resonates. If your highest self is dating high value men who respect you, why are you responding to people who don't respect you? That's not what your highest self would do. And just start making small decisions every day that align with who this person truly is. And slowly but surely, I see someone outside. I think it's just the mail lady. I never answer the door. You can look me in my eyes and I'm not going to answer the door. I don't have to. Says who? But just slowly but surely act like them. Make decisions that they would make. Making the same decisions is not going to get you someplace new. It's going to get you where you are. And if you're unhappy with where you are, 2 plus 2 is 4. So you're going to decide who you are, show up as them, tell the world who you are, And soon enough, it's going to be all you hear. If you constantly tell yourself you're valuable, you're beautiful, you're worthy, soon enough, that's how strangers will describe you. That will be in the compliments you get. That will be how people actually see and recognize you. If you tell yourself you're confident, you're confident, you're confident, you're confident, you're fucking good at what you do, soon enough, that will be what people tell you. You are good at what you do. You're fucking confident. I love your confidence. I love how good you are. You decide who you are. And you show up as that person. And then soon enough, it will be mirrored back to you that you are that person. Okay? It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to do one little manifesting meditation and you become this person. No, it's going to take actions and decisions and a mindset change, an intentional change of wanting to become this person. But you can. That's the fucking coolest thing ever. Is whoever you want to be, you can be that person. Like, if you want to be someone that plays music, you can take on the identity of a musician and slowly but surely learn to become a musician. Show up as a musician, you are a musician. Whatever you want. If you want to be cool, you can be fucking cool. But, yeah, again, it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen through you bitching about it. It's not going to happen through you whining. It's not going to happen, like, you can't complain your way into this big happy change. Love you though. One of my favorite songs, or it's not like a favorite song, but it's like a song that's like, yes. Rihanna's like I Feel It in My Bones. Riri's Only Girl in the World. That song I feel in my heart bones. Like, I get a heart boner, a soul boner from that song. Because that song is so real, it's so relatable. I only want to date you if you make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. I'm not stupid. I know I'm not the only girl in the world, but if you make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world, then I will rock your world in the best way possible. And I genuinely cannot do otherwise. I can't be made to feel like an option. I can't be made to feel like I'm not special. I'd rather be alone than that. So just every time that song comes on, I'm like, she's so fucking real for this shit. I want you to make me feel. I love her for that. I feel like I've for sure shared this before. But one of my like pet peeves, and I don't identify as, I'm a person who's early. I'm early or I'm on time. But late, never her if she can help it. And if I'm late, I'm anxious. If I'm late, I'm mad at myself. So the only time I ever wake up in a panic is because I think I'm late to something. There's one time I woke up like in the movies, like grab my phone, look at the time, and I'm like, oh my God, I missed brunch with my friends. Like, we made this plan like 3 weeks ago. So I start texting them. Like, I'm so sorry I slept in. I missed brunch. I never do this. Like, let me make it up to you. She texts me back. She texts me back. She's like, bitch, it's tomorrow. You got the wrong date. But that's genuinely how I feel being late to stuff. I hate it. It's not a personality trait. I'll say that till the day I die. I hate being late. There's been a few times where so I usually have a set schedule. I work nights, but every once in a while, maybe someone's out of town, then I work a double. I work brunch and dinner on the weekends. So I'm used to having like my mornings off on the weekends. But, you know, sometimes the schedule goes back and forth. So there's been times where I wake up thinking, did I forget I worked brunch, like a double today? And I wake up like that. And I check the phone and it just fucks me up for a good hour. I hate being late. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So if I'm ever late, I was late to a date one time. I did it on purpose because I genuinely didn't want to go. But I was like, okay, you can either be late or ghost him completely. And I was like, Well, I won't ghost him, but I'll go. And it just, like, the date didn't go anywhere. We weren't compatible. But it just, I feel like it goes to show, like, sometimes your body knows. And my body knew it was going to be a waste of time. But I'm just a person of my word. You know what I could make an amazing career out of? Like, I could make fucking bank off this shit. Helping men plan dates. Because we know, typically as women, like, especially with our girlfriends, we plan fun things. And we really, really pay attention to each other. And, like, I know my friends like this, so we're going to do this. And I feel like we can be very intentional. And I'm sure we've all experienced dating someone who's great at planning dates and someone who's not great at planning dates. And you see online, like, men talking about it or complaining about it. But I hate being put in a situation. It's like my pet peeve. It's being asked on a date and then followed up with, well, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? I kind of want to strangle you. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to block you now. I don't know. But I could make a fucking good career out of giving men ideas for dates. Like, you slide me a couple bucks, a 20, 30, a 50, I'll send you 50 date ideas. It's so easy for me. And I think that's along the lines of why it's so easy to come up with, like, would you rathers and, like, crazy questions. My mind should just be running. But I'd be great at that. I also think I'd be great at helping men upgrade their dating profiles. I could talk about this shit for hours. But, like, if you need help stepping up your dating life and your girlfriend says you're boring and your dates are boring, I can help you out. Money talks. And I listen. I could think of 60 dates off the top of my head right now. It's easy. Oh, and just, like, the best thing, friendship or dating, is a date being planned for you. And it's planned around things that you like. Like, they listened to you and they paid attention. It just makes you feel real good in your little heart space. Gives you a little heart boner. This has tripped me out for years. Especially growing up in New Zealand and watching American movies and American TV. Do people actually keep their childhood bedrooms? Like, you move away to college or you go get married and your parents keep your bedroom the same as it was when you were a kid? There's no way that's real. That's just for TVs, right? There's no way, like, your bed's made and your room's not dusty and what? The decorations are all set up the same? No. There's no way. Yeah. There's no way. I can see it happening in the Midwest, but I've also never been to the Midwest, so it's all just what I've seen in movies. Bunch of corn and land and nice houses. I don't know. They've got nothing better to do. I just kidding. Ugh. Anyway, Alani. There's no way that's real. But I feel like even if someone messages me and they're like, Key, it's real, my parents kept my house, I'm gonna just think you're lying. I don't know. Who would keep it? For what purpose? So you can come back when you're 26 and sleep on, like, princess sheets? What? I'd go to Goodwill so fast. I'd be on Facebook Marketplace listing your whole bedroom. What? But I also thrive on decluttering and organizing and cleaning, and it just makes my soul happy. If you ever don't want to clean your room, don't want to clean, that's something else I would do too. I love cleaning. Oopsies. But also, I've been cleaning since I was like 7, 8 years old. If I wanted to go play with my friends, I had to clean a space in the house. I always picked the bathroom. I learned by like 10 years old to clean a bathroom in like 8 minutes. Like so fast and so good. And I think that's why now I am so judgmental about dirty bathrooms, because I'm like, it's truly not that hard. It really isn't. And I have to clean the bathroom every single week as a ritual of mine. Every Monday I clean the bathroom. I actually clean the whole house on Mondays. That's my preferred day. I have the day off. But I was cleaning the bathroom at like 8 years old. Baseboards. If we had guests over, my mom was like, clean the baseboards. So now everywhere I go, I look at your baseboards because I've been forced to look at them since I was 7 years old. But yeah. So I don't get how they would just leave like a whole bedroom. I call lies. I call Liza Minnelli. You're all lying to me. You know what else I was doing from a young age? My mom, I always like listed stuff for sale from a young age. Like if my mom said she wasn't going to give me money, I was going to find a way to get that money. And it was usually through selling shit. I was also a little shit. My mom's always had a big closet. Like, she's always loved clothes and had a ton of stuff. One time I was so desperate. I remember she had like 200 coats. I went through every single coat pocket looking for money. And she's such a forgetful person. I found hella cash. And I've apologized and I've found my forgiveness, and I'm a recovered stealer. Like I refuse to steal now. I can't. I don't have it in me. Especially after going to court for it. Anyways. But that's how I would get the money. Where was I going with this? Oh, yes. So I would sell stuff. Like, if I wanted money, I found a way to get that money. Ask for it, sell it, any way possible. So I started selling stuff real early, and I remember we've moved a million times. One time here in America, in Tacoma, we were moving, and my mom needed help selling stuff. So I think she was like, if you list everything, you can keep some of the money or something. So I, at like 16 years old, listed like furniture on OfferUp, but I would give anyone and everyone our address. I'd let them come at 8 o'clock at night. I'd let them come at 9 o'clock at night. I didn't check to see if they were a real profile. Anyone could get the address. Anyone. And I remember most of the time she'd be at work, working night shift. I think the first time she found out I had been doing that, she was so mad. She was so mad at me. But I've never had a real sense for danger. I've always had this delusional belief that it'll happen to everyone but me. Like, you'll rob the person next door, but not me. I don't know where it came from. It served me real well. Real well. I also have that same delusion when it comes to walks at night. Like, I know the statistics, and I know there's real dangerous men out there, and women are not safe walking at night. But I love walking at night so much that I go out there with the balls of faith and 1000% delusion. Like I imagine I have this bubble around me of safety, and I'm just protected, and it's gonna work till it don't. But just the sunsets are so worth it, and I get to enjoy the sunset. And then on my way back, it's usually pitch dark, and it's just me and my bubble. And this is gonna piss my friends off when I say this. I don't take a single item of self-defense. No gun, no knife, no taser. Me and my faith, me and my angels, and it's worked. I'm about to start turning my location off so they don't yell at me. But then, if I actually need it, don't yell at me. I love walking at the nighttime. I love it. I love walking by the water. Walking by the water makes me so happy. I walk and I'm like, nothing even matters. I'm like, why was I even mad at that person? Why did I even care? Nothing matters. I love my nighttime walks. You know what else I remember? Was it White Pages? I feel like Yellow Pages was for business and wasn't White Pages personal? Possibly. Or maybe I have it backwards. I won't look it up because I don't care enough and I also don't know where my phone is. But wasn't that so wild having access to everyone's phone number? And I'm pretty sure it had addresses too. That was my dream as a kid. Like being a nosy motherfucker. I'd look up my crush's address, number. I'd bike past their house like a little fucking stalker. I'd prank call my crushes. I prank called everyone. That was like, if we were having a sleepover, that was my idea. Let's prank call someone. Or if I wanted my friends to hang out, I'd call them like 40 times a day. I was the most annoying kid, and it's 1000% why I switched to the total opposite in like high school, early 20s. Like, I'd never make the first phone call. I'd never annoy you. I'd never text you first because I was so annoying that I like went to the opposite end of the spectrum and was like, you'll never be able to call me annoying ever again. Anywho, I'm healing it. But having access to everyone's address and number was, I shouldn't have ever had it. I called so many people and I called them so much. There's this one specific friend and there'd be a couple times where I'd call and ask her to hang out. I never wanted to be alone as a kid, ever. Just so funny because I love it now. I wanted to hang out 24/7. I mean, I feel like most kids do. But her older brothers would answer the phone and you could just tell. They were like, it's you again. And I'm like, is she back? Is she back from the store? Is she there? I annoyed the fuck out of them. That's okay though. Little Kiki, she is a funny one. One of my coolest skills, I feel like you should all copy me. Anytime I've screenshotted shoes, like maybe an influencer posts some shoes and she doesn't tag them or put them in the description box, whatever, I'll zoom and screenshot them. See if I can find them online. I usually can't. Also, Google Lens. I'm so late to the game, but Google Lens has helped me find so much shit. You just put the picture in and it finds it for you. But I usually can't find the shoes. But then I don't stress about it. I'll go to Nordstrom Rack looking for something completely opposite. I always find the shoes I want. This happened last year, and it happened again this year. I screenshotted some sandals maybe like 2 months ago. Could not find them anywhere. And then the one pair I could find was like $250. I was like, I'm not paying $250 for shoes I'll be sick of next year. I was at Nordstrom Rack this weekend looking for Vegas clothes. Found nothing. Almost cried in the dressing room. It's fine. I'm fine. But I found the shoes that I screenshotted. And I was just like, I am so powerful. And I'm so lucky. And you should all copy me. Just know that you're going to find them. Just know and don't stress about it. And you'll find that shit. With a lot of things, not even just shoes. Listen, especially with Mother's Day coming up this weekend, for those of you that are not mothers, hear me loud and clear. My biggest high school regret, or even like early 20s, possibly 30s, my biggest regret before kids was not taking enough titty pictures. I have no pictures of pre-kids titties. My pre-titty kids. Pre-kids. And that breaks my heart. I had days and they sat so nice. I got no pictures. And I don't know if anyone would. I hope they wouldn't have them. That's disgusting. It's basically like a child. I was wondering if anyone would have pictures of the titties. There's only like 2 people. 3, but one's dead. He died. And that's my regret. So if you don't have kids, you better take so many pictures of your boobs. So many pictures of your boobs. Like, Make it your full-time job to enjoy your boobs. I wish I had booby pictures just to look back on. All I have is my imagination. Close my eyes and I picture them. Nothing more. But I am, every single day of my life, I'm so grateful I did not peak in high school. I'm so grateful. That was like the biggest forehead kiss you could get from the universe. High school's hard. You probably go through a little bullying, fighting, maybe some drama. It builds character, builds stamina. And through bullying and all of these trials, you become funny. You gain a personality. And then you're going to peak in your 20s or even early 30s, and you just become perfect because you have the personality. Now you have the looks, and you obviously have the soul. It's just, life is great. Thank you, Lord, every single day of my whole life for not letting me peak in high school. The last year was the worst. I had black hair. I had orange hair. I was pregnant. Thank you, Jesus, yourself, for making me not peak in high school. Also, I think can I speak? I think you can all relate. Someone you had a crush on in like primary school, maybe intermediate, maybe even high school. They didn't like you back, didn't even notice you. They probably didn't even know you had a crush on them. But after you peak and they come and they make their way and they find you, you're so pretty, can I take you on a date? Yeah. What's that Mike Jones song? Fuck, what's that song? My gosh. It's gonna come to me as soon as I end this damn episode. It's like something along the lines of, you didn't like me then, you like me now. But I think everyone has probably experienced that, where someone that didn't like you is interested now. And maybe you peaked a little, and maybe they are somewhere not doing their best, but it's it's a nice ego stroke. You want me now that you're balding, huh? No, thank you. One thing, like with my whole chest, I try not to judge. I'm also human. Let me just have some water. So I try not to judge, but I'm also human. I will judge you for this. If we go on a date or we're hanging out and you order well done steak, I'm judging you. Just go to the nearest gas station, get some beef jerky, and put it in the microwave. You are going to be laying down in bed tonight, still chewing your damn steak. I'm going to think my phone's vibrating, the table's shaking so hard, you're cutting so hard because it's fucking cardboard. There is no purpose in this world for well done steak. You took great meat and you turned it into rubber, into meat chewing gum. It is disgusting. It is... I will happily judge you. I'll tell the waiter myself, split the chicken now, I'll check out and I'll leave as soon as I'm done. And he'll leave in 6 hours because he'll still be chewing. I'm judging. And I don't give a fuck. Grow up. I have a little life hack for you. A little energetic life hack. If there's ever someone you want to hear from, stop caring. As soon as you stop caring, you will hear from them. And it's annoying and it sucks and it's just proof that detachment works. If you want to hear from someone, stop caring. Get a hobby. Stop looking for the text and you will hear from them. Sucks, but it's how it goes. I swear, anytime, I know this from experience, please. I used to be a chaser. Sad, but it happened. If you were ever sitting around checking your phone every minute for a text, looking for it, canceling plans, looking for a text, it is like the text could not be any further away. You ain't. It's this, like, it's this desperate energy. And anytime I've been in that desperate energy, it feels like I'm at my lowest. Literally feels like I'm at my lowest, least, gosh, hiccups and burps all day. Least confident. But I'm telling you, stop caring. I have a small list of some of the worst sounds inspired by like past experiences or like past recent conversations I've had with friends. One, grown adults whining is one of the worst sounds ever. That's just like an obvious, like, have you ever listened to a Karen whine? It's like, and you look over, because the words that are coming out of their mouth equate to what like a 5-year-old would complain about. And you can understand because the 5-year-old doesn't have the emotional maturity, but you kind of turn your head and you're like, at your big age, I can't do whining, especially, yeah. No, can't do whining, but this one, like, it hurts my ear to even think about. That little pap smear, the pap smear machine, the little middle thing, I literally have goosebumps. The thing they put in your coochie and it's like, that machine is nails on a fucking chalkboard. That's one of the worst sounds, but we all knew that. I'm gonna be sick just thinking about it. But the worst sound for me, absolute worst sound, is that little like mucus allergy itch that people do, and it's like they're like hawking up a what is it called, like a loogie, or they're like itching their throat, but they almost sound like a fucking guinea pig or something, like a pig. I was at the nail salon the last time I got my nails done. The girl sitting next to me, but she's like waiting for her turn. I swear for 30 minutes she did that itch. And my eyes are twitching. And I have never wanted to fight someone so bad. Shut. And then she's sitting there drinking this like whole milk 3000 smoothie in the morning. Not smoothie in the morning, like those Red Bull like full of cream Lotus things. And I'm like, no wonder your fucking throat, it feels like it's full of mucus. You're drinking a cup full of mucus maker. She made me so mad. That and the pap smear machine, or the coochie opener, uterus opener, whatever the hell it is, cervix toucher. That's sick. Do you think I can? Let me see. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find it on YouTube and I'm gonna play it for those that don't know what it sounds like. I'm gonna do it. YouTubes. Who takes me? No one I care about. It's just kidding. Pap smear. ASMR? What the hell? Why do these videos exist? Pap smear. Machine noise. Oh, I don't like this. Is this it? No. Why did they... That's actually just pissed me off. Because... Why the fuck does a pap smear ASMR video exist? I feel like that's like a pervert's dream. Do Do you guys feel like holidays have energy? I think every holiday is so depressing and it has this weird energy. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, but I have a sneeze. I feel like I could scare it off. Yeah. See? My body listens to me. Christmas has an energy. 4th of July has an energy. It is, I don't know what it is. 4th of July for me is the worst of them all. It just has this lonely, like depressing energy about it. New Year's Day has an energy. Thanksgiving, all of these days have an energy. For me, it feels like the world is very quiet, and it's probably because everyone is like with their loved ones off the roads, out of the stores, like they're all gathering. But every single holiday to me has an energy. And every single one to me is very depressing. To me, they're depressing. Holidays are depressing. It's probably some childhood shit I should work through. But have you noticed that? I mean, holidays are days that are different to others, but holidays just energetically feel different. They feel weird to me. I was talking about this with my best friend. She agrees with me. So, if anything, we know it, but has anyone else realized it? Like, you just waking up on holidays feels different. The world feels quiet. Yeah. Next holiday would be, I don't know if I've noticed it about Memorial Day. Stay tuned. I've noticed it about all the big ones, though. Easter had an energy. Mother's Day. Yeah, they all have an energy. You know who has bad energy? The dentist. I hate the dentist. That is the one place I have anxiety, is going to the dentist. And it's probably because I've had like the worst experiences. It takes so much for me to get numb. I changed offices, but the last office I went to, I needed a cavity filled. When you have kids, they suck the fucking nutrients out of your body, and for some reason you get a ton of cavities after having kids, even though you take care of your teeth the same. So I had to go and get a cavity filled. They numb me 3 times, and I'm like, the numbing is not working. I still feel my mouth. And they're like, okay, we still have to go through with the procedure. So on my raw teeth that I feel the whole thing, they drilled a cavity, or did their thing, filled a cavity, drilled it, whatever. I could feel the whole thing. And then for a different time I went in, they fucked it up because after the numbing wore off, I remember I went and got food with my friend, and I was like, is it weird that I still can't chew on this side of my mouth where they had done the, what would it be? Not an exam, like where they had done their thing. She's like, yeah, that's really weird. You should be able to. And then I couldn't chew on the right side of my mouth the next day and the next day, so I go back. And they did x-rays and they looked at it. They're like, everything's normal. And I'm like, it's not normal. I can't chew on the right side of my mouth. And they're like, just wait it out. I couldn't chew on the right side of my mouth for a year. And then people are like, just get over it. Just go to the dentist. Nah, I'm sweating bullets. I'm shaking before I go into the dentist. I fucking hate the dentist. So I went and found a new dentist that was highly recommended. Went for some appointments. They did the thing where the hygienist and all of the or usually ladies, they do all the work on your mouth, and then the dentist slides in his little sliding chair, looks at you. He's like, perfect, good to go, bye. But it was my first time meeting him. He looks at my mouth and he's like, mouth and face, and he's like, oh, you need jaw surgery, and you need jaw surgery. He said a bunch of things. You need braces and jaw surgery. And I took it so personal. Because that's the first time any dentist has ever said that to me. I also took it personal because I've always been insecure about my jaw. I have a very defined jaw and side profile. But now I don't like him. And I actually have refused to go back because I personally don't like him personally. Because I'm petty. But I hate the dentist. And I was going to say at my big age, but I forgot. I'm just a girl. I'm looking for a new dentist because fuck him. Fuck him and his whole family. Ugh, I took it so personally. Here's something that I always remind myself, but I know one of you little baby angels will need to hear. I think you know the answer to whatever you're asking for, whatever you're getting tarot readings about. You're asking a bunch of your friends, professionals. You know what to do. You probably just don't like the answer. It's something you don't want to hear or you're not ready to hear. And you probably trust other people's opinions over your own. So even though in your gut, a little voice in your head is telling you that something is true, you also only will believe it until someone you value more than you tells you. Because you value other people above yourself. So whatever you know deep down to be true that you may be ignoring, and you'll only be able to ignore it for a little while because it never truly will go away. I say trust yourself because you are way fucking smarter than you think. Like, duh. This is Mother's Day weekend. Mother's Day's this Sunday. Go spoil a mother. Go tell a mother you love her. Go compliment a mother. Do something for a mother. Mothers make the fucking world go round. My daughter, I reminded them that it was Mother's Day this Sunday. I'm not with your dad. I haven't been with your dad in, I think, over 4 years. She goes, I'm going to tell Daddy to She goes, for Mother's Day, I'm going to tell Daddy to buy you a Gucci purse. I said, yep, you do that. Tell me how it goes. You show your dad. You tell your daddy. I love mothers, though. And I love that as fucking hard as it is being a mother, there's this transformation that comes with it that like can only come through being a mother. Being forced to put someone first and being forced to, not forced to, but like being put in this position where you are not only responsible for yourself anymore, and you have this different kind of compassion that wasn't there before after having your own kid. Just having this compassion for life and for other people and for babies that aren't even your own. There's just nothing like a mother's love. I like look back and think back to my whole childhood and all my friends and their mothers, and I was just surrounded by so many beautiful, inspiring women. And my mother helped shape me, but also friends and all these beautiful women who took me in and let me stay with them and helped raise me and helped take care of me and taught me different things and loved me like one of their own kids. I think I'm just very grateful for all of the beautiful, beautiful women in my life who made their impact on me along the way. I fucking love women. I love, love, love women. And however you choose to do it, show a mother this weekend some love in some way. Preferably in the way she tells you she will want to be loved. I don't know. I know I'm working for Mother's Day, but I'm like, what else do I want to do? What sounds great is I'd love to detail my car for myself this week. Just like a little present to myself. I would love a massage. I would love to facial. Oh, I'd love my hair done, but she's so busy. But yeah, in some way, somehow, love on a mother. I love mothers. And I love that. I love my two little crazy babies that I'm done having kids with. I have two and possibly stepkids in the future, and that is it. Coochie's closed for business. I would be a surrogate. I'd be open to being a surrogate, especially for my friends. Like, I know sometimes I don't answer the phone, but I would carry your whole baby. So, there's that. With my whole chest, I appreciate the fuck out of you when you like the podcast, when you subscribe, leave a review, recommend to your friends, share in your story, engage with my content. Like, from the bottom of my fucking soul, it means the world to me. And so this is me reminding you and asking you if you like it, if you love it, if you appreciate it, to show that in some way by liking or subscribing or sharing. Telling your Uber driver to listen to it in any way, shape, or form. I appreciate you, and I would love for you to do it again and again. I'd love you more than I already do, which is a lot. Now, get your freak on, slide in a couple DMs, enjoy sunshine, ask for what you want, kiss yourself in the mirror, and get on Team You already. Till next time. Mwah.